What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Yeah. My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful.
I
We'd hate to
guess.
leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the Automex. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
See, this is why it's
New
awesome to
UDL
talk your way
gunship
out of
is
problems.
undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Thanks for the update, Ada.
I've never been great at de-escalation.
Yeah, I know, Ellie. That's why I'm the best. No, no, I meant to hit exit. Is that all that's down here? Oh, the rest of the place is over there. Okay. Alright. Now let's explore to my heart's content. Yeah, the robots didn't wake up. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, possum. Can I open this? I can. Alright, what does this do? Keycard encoder status online. Let's encode the keycard. Encoding keycard. Keycard encoded successfully. Messages. From redacted. Subject closing down. From redacted to station security. All. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer Care approved alienist. Whatever that means. Jesus. Personal files. Note on Guthrie-J. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank, or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Note on Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. I hope it never comes to that. Jeez, what the hell happened on this place? Wait, where am I here? Oh. I guess I can explore this ladder real quick. Upsy daisy! Okay. Restricted area, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Scientist. Hey, scientist. Don't mind me, just taking all your shit. And that's it. Okay. Alright. Next, I should explore... I don't know, honestly. Let's check this room. The robots aren't awake, right? I didn't turn them on. Station security. Priority user Kimball I. Main menu. Messages. To redacted. Subject RE your concerns. Oh. From redacted to Kimball. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale? Their commitment to the project? From Kimball to redacted. Of course morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. To Kimball, subject to bedtime story. Draft. From Kimball I to Kimball A. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower, far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending? Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Oh, that's sad. Security routines. Nothing. Alright, I guess there's no security? Yeah, they're all off. It's because I talked my way out of it, isn't it? God, I'm so freaking smart. Oh, it's barred? I guess we're going the other way. I have to come up from that way, it looks like. Alright. Into the belly of the beast.
Step lively, Captain.
And I've concussed myself yet again. Oh, you're talking about this place. I thought you meant that mine. Unlock with electrical control room keycard. Done! I get that keycard so fast. So fast. Ordnance control helmet. Okay, I'm still freaking concussed. Can you wear off already? Use terminal. Checkpoint beta, whatever. Security routines. The UDL Electro Floor 3000 is online. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I would also like to see the personal files. Log Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. I am kind of curious about that too. Not trusting that. Whoa. I saw that. Trying to sneak that one by me? Assholes. Oh, the bunk rooms. There's definitely got to be more stuff for me to steal in here. And I just realized that my stream got interrupted. Great. Now I got to upload 2. And I don't even know how long I've been streaming for now. Damn. I need a bot. I'm affiliate now. I should definitely have a bot. Okay. Let's keep looking around here. More stealing. More taking things. Oop. Okay. I guess that's all for here. And this must be more stealing. Metalysis gel, purple berry lunch, adreno, energizing ointment. Excuse me. Ooh, cosmic smoke. That stuff will give you cancer.
They're still alive.
Why is he still alive? Do I need to get him out? Because I am hesitant. I definitely am not sure if I want to. Examine. Holding tank O2 log. Subject Dr. Claire Pearsall. Current status alive and stable condition. Stasis setting active. Notes. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time, I swear. We'll bring you back. With love, Dr. Eva, Lorelei, James Guthrie. Okay. Can I save this scientist? Hopefully. Boy, it really helps that I talked my way out of all these fights. Dr. Charles McNulty, status alive, unstable, stasis active. Notes, subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, everyone, including whoever's in the other tube. Okay, let's go down here, I guess. Holding tank 3, subject Dr. James Guthrie, subject status alive, extremely unstable condition. His stasis is active. Notes, subject will need extensive nuclein resequencing for any change of viable extraction. so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive us. Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall. Why were they experimenting on themselves if they had no subjects? It seems odd. I'm going to say odd, for lack of a better word. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, they're up there. I see. I was wondering what those plaques over there were for. Alright, I opened up the robot room. Let's see what's in here. I need 100 lockpick for that door? Jesus. I wonder if there's any, like, mentats I can take that'll boost it temporarily. There probably is, and I've just been selling them this entire time. Consumables. Body attributes was +1. Does that include lockpicking? Because that would be cool. Personality attributes was 1, blah, blah, blah. Body attributes 1. 200 health, 200 health, 200 health, 200 health. Base health, base health. 200 health, base health. 200 health, base health, base health. Personality attributes +1. Sorry, I know this is probably boring. I apologize. But I really want to get in this room, which would be really cool. The only thing I can think of is this body attributes one that was above. And do I have any armor that increases it for some reason? One hand melee, two hand melee. Ooh, lockpick +10? That would bring it up to 95, wouldn't it? Oh, 96. Whoops. Do I have a helmet that'll increase it further? Sneak +5? That's just sneak, though. That's not lockpicking. You know what? Let's try that real quick. There we go. I'm gonna have to keep this thing on me at all times so I can just unlock anything. Now let's put my actual armor back on. Ooh, this is a nice little view, though. I got a researcher's mask, whatever that does. Alright, let's use this terminal. Terminal for Chartrand. It has been 1,270 days since last login. Security routines. Unlock personal... Oh, I already did that. I don't have to do that. But it was only 65 hacks, so I probably could have. Well, I just have to change my outfit again. Anyway, modify systems access protocols. Admin location, Byzantium, admin username, blah, blah, blah. Insert sublight override card. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to do. I forgot. Groundbreaker, whatever. Accessing override data, displaying automated confirmation. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. Lilia Hagen. Executive Director of Aggressive Acquisitions. Aggressive Acquisitions is really putting it mildly. Project summary. Let's see what they were up to anyway. Executive Research Focus Group E177-J4H. Or not H. 8. Purpose. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members. Chartrand E. Fall L. Inactive team members. Guthrie J. McNulty C. Pearsall C. Ryle T. Goal. Further their chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. Classification C.rap.T1002, aka Raptidon. Well, that sucks. Messages from Redacted. Subject Station Morale. From Redacted to Lab 1084. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, There will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Well, that's just fucking pleasant, wasn't it? 3 priority entries found from user Chartrand E. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lore walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. Access outbound comm transcript. Transmission begins. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Redacted. Who is this? Chartrand. I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted... Redacted. Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Chartrand. Executive override. Password antediluvian. Redacted. Audible sigh. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084. Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override. Save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this isn't Transmission ends. Executive override for user Chartrand E discontinued. Duration indefinite. Ooh. Wow, what the fuck was this company's problem? James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on, Nick. Don't we know Chartrand? From Cascadia?
Do we? Okay, I don't even remember what Cascadia was, to be fair. Journal. The Ice Palace. Let's return to Lilia, I guess. And then Byzantium. Wait. Oh, that's my ship over there. Hut 2, Hut 2, Hut 2. We made it back.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Are you flirting with Sam? Because I need him to kick ass sometimes. Got my eye on you. The Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Yes, we have. Thank you for stating the obvious. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take them. Terror on Monarch, with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich as Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the Doomed World. Back to Sublight, back to Sublight. I got you a space station. This is weird. I don't think I've had to use that switch before. Parvati, Ellie, keep your guns ready.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists and suspension tanks. Some might still be alive. I'm gonna do that one.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Indeed I did. The UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer.
Okay.
I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business.
Thanks, Captain
You might
Obvious.
have figured that out already.
Yeah. I want to use perception. Is this about your cloak and dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust.
I've earned yours. You
Monarch
haven't done
job, I
much to
started
earn mine.
Connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Does it involve human transmutation? The truth about the human tailbone? Bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I figured you'd tell me. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight? Sure, let's be a smartass.
No, they were hiding something the colony isn't ready to know.
Which is...
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Have you seen my crew? I'm the most open-minded person you know. I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Say nothing. Yeah, I didn't read any logs about aliens, but I'll go ahead and just click
Hear
it.
me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Yeah, that's good.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
I agree.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
That was funny. But yes, I have a few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Yeah. I joined Sublight so I could do crimes, not save humanity. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Or your death stare that, you know, because you don't really blink. How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Cross your eyes, we're coming to get you, Lilia. Well, that's comforting.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
I do one of those already. Enough. Tell me what needs to be done. No, actually, I really don't know what to make of this.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind.
Who?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
They said we knew her. Or him. Is it her? It's a her, yeah. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job. Murder isn't covered under my contract or employment agreement. Why does Dr. Chartrand need to die? That's a good question.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Yeah, but they were kind of in a fucked up situation. When did Sublight get so principled? Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable. I'm gonna pretend to be nice.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Wouldn't I be the savior, though, if I did all the work? Science 1. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive.
It did happen once before, yeah.
Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Murder isn't covered under my employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
I don't really. I kind of like the independent contractor thing I have going on, but what do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
That sounds appealing, though. That last one. Alright, sounds messy. I'll take the job.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Why does it seem like she just wants me to kill Chartrand so that she can be the only one that knows about the Vitae? Why am I taking this elevator to my ship when I can fast travel? Okay, so it looks like all of my next quests take place in Byzantium. Byzantium. Yep, we're going to the Byzantium. Oh, wait, what am I doing? First, we're going to my ship. Then the Byzantium. I should have gone to a vending machine. Crap.
Crew
Yeah.
report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Surprise! Byzantium's on Terra 2. Byzantium Freight Port Landing Pad. I didn't realize I was on the planet that I...
Orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
It's your turn for a quest. Okay. Well, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Oh, yeah. Super
Anyway,
weird.
It's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
You don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch. Touch. Was I about to say that? In touch. Of course, let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything.
Just
I'm
fucking...
just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Nope. Now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, Exactly.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents. Whatever.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Why? What happened to this I don't like to know personal stuff thing? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun?
Alright, level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
I'm just trying to survive, woman. Gee, thanks. So you want to show your pleb friend off to your fancy parents. Real mature. I kind of like that response. Ellie, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Oh my god. There was no sarcasm detected by her in that response. It's not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
I'll take care of dressing myself. Thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium? There we go.
It's like one of
That's
those
actually
stuffy
useful.
art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner?
Sure,
There's all
why
these
not?
invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
So you had to deal with red tape. What of it?
That's no way to live.
Yeah,
People
that's
call
fair.
Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Alright. Well, she's not wrong. Red tape does suck like that. I need the lay of the land, though.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is this one of those established dominance things?
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Yeah, well, at least their teeth probably look good then. Must have been interesting.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Yeah, just like that.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a butt to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few.
Oh ho,
Turns
zinger.
out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Alright, well, enough about it.
That's what I've been saying.
I take it you've got something to say about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
And you're telling me to go meet your parents. Cool. Just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Or inertia, yeah. I know. Amen to that. You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone, except we've created artificial gravity. I'm gonna say that.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Yeah, not if you're as good with a gun as I am. Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better. Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interests? That one.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Phineas rescued me from the Hope. The least I can do is help him see this through. You know what? That's true.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Because Halcyon's a shit show right now.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm just gonna go with the board's corrupt.
Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
See, there's the sarcasm. Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, let's go. What's my weight at? 194? I think I can run around for a bit.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
I'm taking Parvati and Ellie. They have quests there. Bijou's Review. Creatures take extra time. Oh. I don't know why it took me forever to read that tip. Wow. That is sizable. Alright. Let's get moving, guys. You must be the lady for Phineas. Oh. Oh, is this all stealing? I think it is. Don't look. Oh my god. Thank you. Carmen Imagawa. That's her. That's who I needed to talk to.
I'm needing someone.
Yeah, cough, cough. It's me. The crow flies at midnight. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay?
Okay.
The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
I'll call you Glasses. Let's get this over with. You have information for me. The captain.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Just the way I like it. Oh. Can't you get me into the estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
House of
Maybe you could
Inebriation.
do some
I like it.
reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Oh, yes I did. How exactly did you get involved in all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
Okay.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started
I
thinking about
science the
everything we
fuck
see
out of
around
that.
Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, it does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That actually seems pretty normal.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yeah, I guess it does. Whatever.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Oh, okie dokie. You have a lot of freckles. There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
Yes.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Well, I'm gonna go. Bye. I love you. I'm gonna be the friendliest wetwork specialist ever. And just tell everyone I love them. I'm really not getting rewarded for my exploration, am I? That's really disappointing. I'm almost level 27. Da, 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 da. Are these robots moving? Yes. Yes, they are. Hi, sir! Oh, okay. Bye, sir. I'll just take that. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Wait, where am I going? Oh. I have no idea. That's what I learned from that.
It's not gonna fix itself.
It's not gonna fix this, Earl. Open. Thank you. And take that. Anything else I can take off of this dump? Well, it's Byzantium. It's not a dump. It's the shiniest place in the galaxy. Ooh, hello. Ooh. I'll take that. Oh, I almost got stuck in that again. That would not have been fun. In fact, I'm going to save it because it's been a really long freaking time since I've saved it. Just in case. Alright, let's start exploring, I guess. Can't open that door. I guess it's this door. Boop! Street access is right. And straight is retirees, it looks like. What happens to retirees in this town? Do you guys get turned into food? And then fed to the other ones, like in the Matrix? Retiree, 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 retiree. Door is sealed. Retiree, corporate trooper. Can't I just start a war with these people? Corporate sentinel, corporate technician. Requires docking bay terminal codes that I do not have, apparently. Can I steal them from in here? Ha, yes. Yes, I could steal from in here, apparently. That's a toss ball. Isn't that sport they're always talking about in this game? Oh, sorry. I was just leaving. Does he relock it? Or does he just stand there awkwardly? Oh, he's just... I forgot I could pick pockets. Well, I hope you checked that one doubly well, because, yeah, it's empty now. Bye! I guess I'm gonna go through that door at some point and figure out what happened to all the retirees. They's being eaten. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is hell. Oh my god. I can't stand this music. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn. Whew. Okay, we survived. Alright. The city of Byzantium. It's just as shiny as I expected. Oh, it's my ship. That's cool.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Hey, look at me.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
I can fly. I guess that doesn't mean I'm a marauder, though. Lots of little Sams. Wait, no one's watching, right? Yoink. Oh, that's pickup. It's not even steel. Can I just take whatever I want?
Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Oh, that's what everyone's been telling me in this game. I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I have a robot on my ship that talks to me. Just working for a mad scientist cat? I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Really? Like photographs? Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Thanks, Mr. Johnston. Oh. Okay, see you later. Sprat-sided quarantined? That's very different. Out to brunch? Out to brunch. I like that. I love brunch. Brunch is awesome. It's like breakfast, but for lunch. Closed. That's a manhole cover. Not open to the general public. What assholes. What is this? Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. Huh. Aw, insurance. That's funny. Nothing in there. Can I get down here? Just... Nice. I love stealing. I love taking things. Where are we going? Closed for R&R, repairs and renovations. A lot of closed places today.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the earrings?
Nah, probably just shot.
So I gotta run around it 3 times, she said. Alright, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. There. Now my corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with the Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
I don't think your chairman can do that, I'm going to be honest.
Talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't
Oh
you
my
know?
god. They're talking about a show. They all suck. Pardon the mess, we're getting a facelift. Okay. Vending machines. Sell all the junk. Sell all the consumables. Keep selling, please. Thank you. How much do these weigh? 0.1, which means this weighs currently... I can't math. If 1 weighs 0.1, then 10 weighs 1, and 100 weighs 10, which means 200 weighs 20. So this weighs 20 right now, which still would only bring me down to 177. So no, I'm gonna just hold on to these, I guess. I don't freaking know. I don't know. I should sell these is what I should do. What does this do? Changes it to plasma. Increases durability. I don't need these. Silver tongue kit. I don't need those. Yeah, I could use that. I guess. I'm gonna say no. Not the chrono field aggregator. Nothing frickin' dies slow enough to really consider that. Magazine size, corrosion, power attack. Range weapon skills +5. I don't know about that. Let's sell 2 of them. Whatever. Shock. Super Scope 2000. Replaces a weapon's iron sights with a magnifying optical scope. Oh. Oh, it applies a 6 times zoom scope. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I need it, but... no, we definitely don't need those. Silence is not my problem. Damage type N-ray. I have no idea what that means. Increases your movement speed for a short time when you enter tactical time dilation. No thanks. I sold too many. Yeah, whatever. Leaper injectors. Dodge distance. I'm good. Thug kit. No, thank you. I don't really need those. Corrosion. N-ray. Still not sure what N-ray is, but whatever. I did not mean to sell 2 of them, but whatever. I cleared up some space. I don't... Oh, that was Anti-Cleo. Better Than Nature. That song. Forgot about that song. T&L. No, thank you. Where am I going? Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm in the plaza. Forsyth Luxury Munitions. That's what I wanted to look at. What guns do you have? Winston Forsyth.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
What do people around here need weapons for?
Why, to defend their property, of course.
Against who?
50-bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
Protect it from what?
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise.
Byzantium seems pretty safe to me.
Only because we make it so. It is only the fear of the well-armed Byzantine that keeps the rabble at bay.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. Whatever you say.
Indeed. Now, what are you in the market for, my fine friend?
Something big that shoots big pew-pews. Not big enough. It's not bad, actually. Something that's not fucking plasma, either. Tactical Shotgun 2 could be nice. The Vermin 2, that would be pretty cool. Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. This is definitely where I want to come for my, you know, weapons. But nothing really sticks out. Knockbackinator was taken. That's funny. All right. Something tells me I might find these guns elsewhere, so I'm just gonna wait on it. But can I look at your computer? That's not your computer. That is a cash register. Sorry about that. And you're a guard. And this is a grenade launcher too. Oh wow, he's got stuff on display. Can I break the displays and steal it? Got lots on display. I want to steal all of it. Bijou review. Aw, quarantine. Sprat sighted. Man, I wanted to see the review. Where the hell am I going? I guess the quest is right there. Who are you? A wealthy citizen. Olympus River. Oh, that's the minister's... Oh, this is Billingsley's House of Inebriation. God, I want to name a place that so bad. House of Inebriation. What a good name for a bar. Wealthy citizen, corporate, whatever. Joliker's Haberdashery.
Oh, look at all the pretties.
You with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me with the hips? Oh, I can steal these. The Oxonian. The Duchess. Hello, guard. Braxington, Freeman, Town, and... God, there's a lot of options for clothes in here. Hi. A bowler. Business formal bowler. Oh, that's a register. Okay. Wait, can I go in the back? Oh, Celeste key. Okay, well. Something tells me I'm not going to see that anytime soon unless I murder people.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
And you have something on your face.
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid.
Are you hitting on me?
It.
I'm confused. That's me, rugged and well-traveled. There it is, the most pretentious thing I'll hear all day. You can tell all that by the way I'm standing.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Oh my god.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Yeah, that's what the guy was promising me a movie job said. What Byzantium needs is to be taken apart brick by brick. I agreed with that one, but you know what? Let's go ahead and just roll with it. Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art.
Could you make it sound less disgusting?
I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
I definitely think you're hitting on me now. What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out.
I don't know if that's a
Making
compliment.
An outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Well, you got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression.
I would agree, and you really got to stop eating
You're
mustard with
exotic.
your face.
You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
Is it a new line down your face? Because that's what it looks like. Alright, I'll help you out.
Marvelous! You and I are going to wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
Yeah.
What
You might need that
I
sooner rather
need
than later.
is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples.
Pictures?
Also, I expect you to model for me.
Please don't tell me I have to try on stuff. Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? I can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you.
Oh, I'm gonna be the talk
I'll
of
need you
Byzantium
to
either
model
way.
For me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model.
You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I'm good at murder. I'm wearing Marauder gear. Mind the bloodstains.
Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
If it was covered in electricity, yes, absolutely. Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
I guess that's fair. My engineer's going on a date, and she needs an outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Oh, hush, cutie pie.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling.
My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials,
Oh, God.
labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Fees for licensing and copyright? Cut the bullshit. Show me a fair price. Hold up, did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur?
For makeup, yeah.
I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
And yours, apparently. I guess I don't know. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that?
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Her whole quest has just been me buying stuff, but okay. I think I definitely can. I have 3,000.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best.
I agree.
Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
An hour, okay. Oh. I guess an hour passed.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
Ooh.
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Oh, Junlei will. Can I buy something? I am kind of curious what I can trade her. Wait. What happened to the trade?
I can't... What can I...
Can I buy something? Oh, there we go. I'm just kind of curious what she has, honestly. Oh, those are mods. I don't want mods. But I can get the top hat, the Oxonian. Oh dear. Ooh. A headpiece that gives you +5 hack, and I have a chest piece that also gives me +10 hack. So this would give me a lot of friggin' hack. You know what? I'm gonna keep these. Go ahead. Buy them. Wait, can I repair here? I can. Oh, it's for bits. I'll repair on the ship. Screw it. I don't know what I'm doing. I already sold my junk. Okay. Oh, I need to look at my stuff. That's what I'm doing. She wanted to see a spacers thing. And then, God, I don't really understand what the hell she wants to see. Oh, spacer's choice. Research mask. I guess we'll just try that one. And that one.
I can't wait to... What can I...
Am I wearing it? I am not. Okay.
For you?
I'll just ask you more questions, I guess. Morning, how is you? Hey, McWurst, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay. I'm getting to the end of this game, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm still enjoying it, though. Super awesome. Now I'm in the fancy city of rich people, and this woman clearly ate a hot dog with her face. Did I ask you how you're doing? How you doing, McWurst? Have you ever been outside Byzantium? I am curious about that.
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
I would agree with that. Yet you're sending me all over Halcyon.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land.
What if they want to
Anyway,
evolve?
I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
You said I was exactly what Byzantium needs. What did you mean?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
Again, I'm not going to take that as a compliment. Never heard of a tailor who wants to make people uncomfortable. You're good also? That's good to hear. Been playing Loop Hero these past days. That sounds familiar, but it's not ringing a bell. Is that game where someone has to relive the day they died? I can't remember. Anyway, uncomfortable,
I'm
right?
not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
You succeeded when it felt like you were hitting on me.
You're very welcome.
Alright, I'm out. See you around. Now, what am I wearing? And how do I... Is this a Spacers thing? Is it... Does that count? I think... Okay, hold on. What did the journal say again? At Central? No. No. Make spacesuits won't travel, that's it. Suit of armor and headpiece from the following sets: Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. Where would I find Iconoclast, anyway? No, it's a relatively new indie game? Really? And, what platform is it on? I assume it's on Steam? I might have to check that out. Wait. Iconoclast. I did the Marauder. Iconoclast and Spacer. How do I know which one's Spacer? I know it says Spacer's Choice, but she said none of that Spacer's Choice crap, so... You know what? I don't know. I'm going to put my stuff back, and we're going to move on for now. I'll come back to the side quest later. You're a dude walking in a circle, and you have to modify the loop to get resources. Oh. So you start off in a circle, you build outwards to get certain resources. Huh. I'll have to watch a trailer. My brain's having a hard time comprehending that, but it could just be because I'm tired. Hello. Oh, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time. I just have to actually do it now.
Come on, Parvati, you can do it.
There's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over.
Atta girl.
Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's get out of this clothes shop. Ugh. And I'm finally affiliate, McWurst. I don't know if you noticed, but I am officially an affiliate, which means I'm doing something right, I assume. Oh, right, the Billingsley's House of Inebriations.
Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
Working toilets is a very low bar, but you know what? I understand it after everything I've seen here. Can I talk to you? Oh, you're so cute, though. You're a wealthy citizen. You're Mr. Billingsley. I'll talk to you.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
A Blue Bloody Mary. That's pretty funny. You noticed the troll points. Congrats. Yes, thank you. I'm working on revamping my page now. I'm gonna get emotes and icons and banners and fucking stuff customized, and I'm gonna have to start thinking up reward ideas or something, because I don't know if the ones I have right now are good enough, but I named them shots for now because that just feels appropriate to who I am as a person. But anyway, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes.
Then what are you doing? So how does anything get done around here?
By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
So then why are you behind the bar? Picked up any interesting rumors?
Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You were not a help at all. Oh my god, Parvati. Corporate recruit, and you are Guard Mayfield. What's up?
Hey! Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Okay. I should say I didn't know I was talking to such a bit. Am I? He's drunk. Let's just cater to him.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Nice. Congratulations. What's so important?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Ooh. Congratulations. Oh, wait. A key, you said? I don't know if I want to be suspicious because he's drunk or just roll with it and say congratulations. A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
Well, gotta go to the salt mine. I assume that means you're heading to work. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, McWorst, and I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. It's been a while since I've seen you, so it's cool. Anyway, yeah, you take care as well, buddy. Have a good one. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Yeah, I know.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Anything you tell me about the mister?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
That helps. How descriptive.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
I'll leave you to it. Hey, I need vodka.
What can I do?
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
You're weird.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter? How could I resist?
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Studies have shown that drinking in the vicinity of extremely valuable objects, such as this automechanical bartender, can enhance the quality of your intoxication.
Okay, well, I'll have a drink. He said Spectrum vodka. Spectrum. There it is. I will buy one, please. One, please. Thank you. Hey, friend.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Yes, we have. Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
I totally agree, Mayfield.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
Don't worry about it.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I'll leave you to it. I didn't know I was gonna need all 10. I'll take another one, I guess. No, I still don't want all of them. I'm just gonna do one at a time.
Hey, you look...
Yes.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
Atta boy. Drink up.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that?
Twice.
Like
Today, in
Manosaur.
Byzantium.
You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Anything you can tell? No.
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
Okay. I'll leave you to it. I need another one. Apparently. Still don't want to buy 8. But thank you.
Hey. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
When has that stopped you before, buddy?
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Thank you, Ellie.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
It might be the
I
breakfast.
don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Go hurl it out, buddy. Go hurl it out. Wealthy. His body just jumped like he died. That's fucking great. Oh, funny. Ah. Got his armor and everything. Cool. Alright, let's open this. Oh, right, skill points. I forgot. 3 persuade. And a bunch of science. Yes, I will continue. Thank you. Wait, am I going out the other side of the bar? Oh, I am going out the other side of the bar. But I have a quest there to do. Oh, that's the residence. I can't go there. Why are there so much to do? So much to do, so little time. You know that? Oh. Now am I on that second floor? Nope. Wait, who are you? Wealthy citizen. Wealthy citizen.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
I need to kill him.
Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon...
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time. I'm gonna
Byzantium will be sure to see the
Why do you think there's been avoiding the estate district? Isn't that your
the details, I can't wait to share what's in
sent
store.
Rajesh.
You sent Rajesh? That guy can't do it. Why does that guy's voice sound familiar? I could swear I heard that guy. I can't even talk. My name's Allegory, and I am a dumb. Me no speak good. Nope. Can't steal that. Oh, and this is the plaza. Okay. I'm still trying to get my bearings in this city. It's a weird city. Oh, is that a ladder? It is a ladder. I can go up to the other side. Looks like there's something in there. Can I actually go down? Ooh. That lemon slaps. I'm in the river. I'm in the river. No one can tell me not to be down here because I'm poor. Wow, is there gonna be hidden stuff? There's definitely hidden stuff. Yeah, girl. And a bit cartridge. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Oh, it's that robot. It's a medical drone, so if I get hurt, he'll save me. Well, if I have the bits for it, I guess. I don't really want to go up there yet. I'll go up here since I came relatively close to this direction. Yeah, I came down there. Okay. So... Giles Molina. Okay.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Okay, that's fine. Don't mind me. Can you guys get in his way? Trying to steal stuff. Okay, you know what? You're not gonna help me out. I'm just gonna see if he hates me at all. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I didn't see that. I definitely just stole all that shit right in front of him. Dude, you are on your legally allotted break, but you need legally allotted glasses, that's for sure. Anyone watching? No one? No one's watching me commit crimes.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm walking around. Why? Oh, what are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Absolutely, yeah. Look, whatever's going on, maybe I can help.
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay?
Yeah, then whose fault is it?
Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs.
My point exactly.
And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Stop incriminating yourself. You were really not helping your case. Calm down and tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels.
Yay. I mean,
Even
no.
if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for your sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats.
Will they not
have
try to kill me?
intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please
Start with that
do
next time.
Take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Yes, for science, not for your penis games. What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But why won't you go in yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets.
I wish you told me this sooner.
Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Like?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
Sounds kind of appealing.
Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
I will. I'm hoping it's real. Why are there exterminator tunnels in mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
Yeah, that seemed like a dumb question. I'm wondering why you're so attached to these.
They're for my, research.
Penis research. Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them.
You're not supposed to put them in your butt.
See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early
More like
seasons,
colonists.
Before the plot lines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Yeah, I only just woke up like a day ago. Just tell me what this has to do with your sprats.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
So you're a weird weeb. Okay. So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too.
Oh, please don't tell me those.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Philip Farnsworth? I like it. Who am I kidding? I don't need to hear about this. Okay, who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
And what's Vonda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
Clearly she's after a threesome. I'm curious about Haroon Greenlee and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
They're all just trying to seduce someone else, aren't they? These rich people stories are so boring. Who's Evelyn Ensley?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Okay, I don't need to hear about this.
Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Okay, well, farewell. Is this the sewers? Halcyon parcel service. Is this the sewers? Maintenance tunnels. These doors go to 2 different places right now. I'm actually going to call it here. because I have gotten a lot done, and I think I've been streaming for like 3 hours now, but it's hard to tell because the stream stopped midway, unfortunately. So I'm hoping I didn't lose too much in the middle there, but we'll see. Anyway, um, since we're wrapping up here, I just want to repeat what I said at the beginning. To anyone who followed me in between my streams, I greatly appreciate it. So I don't know if you'll ever hear it, but Lele Bonene, Wolves and Pizza, Chittis NG, thank you again so much. To anyone that dropped by to chat, you guys are the best, particularly Morrow, McWorst, and to anyone that watches this, any kind of support you guys can throw my way, that'd be great. Just hit the follow button, it's free. Otherwise, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I look forward to talking to you the next time I'm on. So, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good week, and I'll see you then. Bye.